Coach, you've been here for several years now, and on and off. And how is this camp maybe a little bit different than what you've experienced before?
Well, I think coming off of the COVID situation for last year, where you really didn't know, what was going to happen in preseason preparation, you were away from your traditional camp mode, and this year coming back and doing a traditional camp mode, it's kind of like restarting your engine.
You notice like players are more hungry after the way last year was in the offseason. Like having those practices this year has been almost more competitive.
I think the older guys, they understand, what has happened in the past. I think for the younger guys, the freshman class last year and the freshman class this year that hadn't been through a traditional college camp, those guys are the ones that have to do the most adjusting.
How important after winning those last two ball games and kind of getting some confidence and momentum that you have a good spring, are you beginning to see some of that show up, or maybe the guys feel like that they're progressing and kind of working towards something?
Well, you would think after having a great spring and then a great off season in the summer and preparing themselves for the coming season, you would think the players are excited about getting ready to play that first game. Having practiced so many days and to get to this point where you're, a week out from game week. So I think they're excited and looking forward to the challenge.
I'm sure you've got experience with a lot of defensive systems, but what do you think of Coach Arnett's 3-3-5? What are the benefits and what are, if any, the drawbacks?
Well, I love the 3-3-5. It has a lot of history here at Mississippi State under Coach Dunn, and then through the years, Coach Arnett with Rocky Long and, devising that system. So I think it's a great fit for Mississippi State. I think it's a great fit for our kids, and I think they enjoy playing in the system.
Obviously, Coach, you guys went through a lot of injuries last year at the safety position, and that's even in training camp. Some guys weren't around, like CJ and Jannari. How much has that competition in camp and preparing for the season changed the focus of the starters?
Well, it gave a lot of kids an opportunity to play last year and gain a lot of experience. So you have some guys that have actually went out there and played in games in SEC venues. And for the opportunity for the guys that were injured to come back has created some competition there in that position group. So hopefully they'll challenge each other and it will uplift our play in the position room.